You want to hear something horrible?
Yeah, please.
My entire life, my system has always been be early.
Yeah, I know that.
That's not my system anymore. I was punished when I invited he and his wife to get on my jet so we could go somewhere, because when they're late, guess who is standing at their jet waiting for 20 minutes?
You were.
Guess how I feel about that?
You have a 3-minute degree of allowance. I know this.
Yeah. That meant for 17 minutes, I was not okay.
I know. Oh, I know how this works.
And I realized something. The definition of being early can't actually be being there before everyone gets there. Now, my definition of being early is being the last person there. This is why rich people are so misunderstood. The number one question that I've been asked for the last 20 years, ever since I became a millionaire in the game of real estate, people love to ask, Kris, what would you do if you were me? And so I invented this thing called financial game plans. And what I basically do is I ask you a whole bunch of questions, find out your job, your income, your whatever, how you've been stashing cash, or whether you're deeply in debt. And then I basically say, cool, I wake up as you, and if I want to become a multimillionaire, what choices am I going to make different than you? Well, guess what? If you're curious of knowing what that might look like, you can click the link down below and request a free game plan. I've trained a massive staff of superstars that know exactly what I would do, because everything I do is a system. So if you want to know how to build the most wealth, click the link below and request a free game plan. Get a multimillionaire's perspective, and who knows? We might be partnering up on business, real estate, or some sort of other wealth creation where we end up doing it together. Click the link. I'll see you there. I get there early, and I'm punished until the moment the thing actually begins. Being fashionably late, significantly better than being on time. There are some things to be early to. Most professional or business-related engagements, being early is being late. Why does Marianne go on stage before I do?
1, to warm the crowd, but 2, to make sure all the late stragglers that are coming in get a chance to get in before you get on stage.
So who should be the last person that enters the room?
You.
And that's the definition of being early.
That's totally different than the dairy farmer I worked for in high school taught me.
I know. Being early is being late in any business engagement.
It's exciting.
Awful misunderstood. But I can just feel the pain of the money leaking everywhere out of my finite number of minutes. You can always make more money, but you can't make more time.
That you've been very clear about.
So I just have to use the time wisely that I have. So you're now going to witness a new Kris Krohn that is almost always the last one to everything.
Except the gym.
Except the gym. And that's called being early.
That's called being early.
Yeah. Glenn struggled with that. I want a jet. I'm getting to the airport, and I had to create an agreement with her. She says, Kris, we're trying to take off at 8, so I want to be there at 7:30. I said, no.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be there at 8:05. She's like, this is what I told her. I said, when we tell everyone that we're going to be there, we always show up 5 minutes after, and then you're going to be in the air 25 minutes later. Anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes later, we'll call it 25 minutes. And I just said, when we say meet at the airport at 8, I need you to always know that means we're going to get there at 8:05, and that always means that we're going to be in there at 8:30. Plan around that. She didn't like that. But she's accepted it, and now this is the new SOP.
I like it.
Yeah. If you're conscious enough to use your finite number of minutes intelligently, then the goal is to waste none of them. And being early is a tremendous way to waste time.
When I try to explain to people what it's like to spend the day with you, and they're like, well, you spend all day with him, you drive around with him, you're always with him. Like, they didn't understand on Mondays we're really not around each other very much. But watching you maximize every single moment possible, you always check in on me. How you doing? And if I don't have a lot to say, you're right back at it. So you literally maximize, especially when you're trying to get through videos or text messages before I pull into your driveway. It's always a contest. I swear it's a contest in your mind.
It's because when I walk through that door, I want to be dad.
Yeah, you want to be dad for the
I don't want to do any more business. I put my phone away 3 hours ago. Right. There's messages there.
But when we're sitting in a meeting and Carson, bless his heart, will tangent off onto something to be funny, which I appreciate, but he'll keep going with it. I see something building up in you of, okay, pull it back because now you're wasting time. We have something to accomplish here.
But that is actually Carson's strong point.
No, it is Carson's strong point.
Carson's ability to somehow create a certain level of goof-offness that everyone loves is why he's beloved as a manager. He's not wasting his minutes, but he's wasting owner minutes.
Right.
But he's actually exacerbating management minutes. Mm-hmm. And those two worlds collide, which is why I'm not in management. So it depends on the role that you're in, the usage of your minutes. Mm-hmm. I'm just telling you, I'm not going to be early anymore to just about anything. I have minutes that make me millions.
I know.
I hate wasting those minutes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I'm now early by being late, just letting you know.